Hello, my darlings. It's Dean back with another video. Please forgive me. I know last week I took you guys to World Thrift with me and I had the stuff sitting here and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't vlogged what I actually purchased. So please forgive me. That's my mistake. But let's go in. For those of you that don't follow me on Instagram at I am Dean. I'm gonna take you through the actual snips that I did for Instagram, and then we'll go through and I'll show you what I actually did purchase. So take a look at me shopping through World Thrift in Palm Beach, Florida. Hey guys, so if you've watched my video on my favorite places to thrift in Florida, you've heard me talk about World of Thrift. This is it. Let's take a look at some of these bags, honey. Now it's gonna be overpriced in here, no lie. But I had to come just to see one of my favorite spots in South Florida. Look at that selection. Woo. And then here is the shoe section. I'm gonna glaze over it and then like go in detail so you guys can see what they got in here. So here's a beautiful Michael Kors tote, and this is $24.95. As you can see, this is not a place for resale, at least not for me. It's the place where you like come to get your stuff. Okay, so I didn't come in here to buy anything, but I'm kind of wanting this Coach bag, this vintage Coach, and this is $14.95. They have a lot of vintage Coach in here, guys. Let's see. More vintage Coach, $14.95, $12.95. Whew, okay. Let me walk away. Oh, they got faux Dior if you bought that life. You cannot come to a thrift store unless you find a fake Louis Vuitton for $100. Let's just walk away. Let's see. Look what I just found. Some brand new current Elliott's for $5.95. Little taggy thing is still attached. And then some Elizabeth and James jeans. And I think red is half off. I'm going to go check. But I just came in here to look. And you guys know I'm addicted to designer jeans. Why did I do this to myself? Coming in here with no money. Alright. Oh, why did I do this to myself? A whole lot of bags. Just found these two Doonies. This one's $19.95 and I think this is $124. It's actually a really cute bag. Ooh. Let's see a little bit of these pants. So it's half off of, I think it's red, white, and blue. I'm not sure. So I'm just looking for the stuff I want and the designers that I want. Okay, so let's look at some colors. Oops. Who is this? Craft and Borrow. Ooh, let me hang this back up. Ooh, Rag and Bone. $3.95. Yep, I'll be getting that. Alright, let's keep going. Hudson, $14.95. It's a little bit too much, especially since it's, oh, it is brand new. Okay, now I see you. Brand new Hudson. Okay, back to business. Let's see. Are we seeing anything? Oh, what's this? Lisa Rinna. Okay. Let's keep going. Zara. Okay. Gap. So let me preface this by saying World of Thrift and Red, White, and Blue, two of my favorite thrift stores in South Florida, neither one of them take cash, okay? And so I actually went in there knowing that I only had 20 bucks. I really didn't go in there to shop. I just went in to kind of feel my way around, see what's going on. Because realistically, I have not been to either one in probably like a year and a half, 2 years. So I went to just go and see the assortment, check out the pricing, see if there have been any major changes. The pricing has gone up a lot for certain things. Like you guys saw, did I include that in the videos? You know, $44 for shoes at a thrift store is a little much. Handbags were okay, but you know, thrift stores, especially the for-profit thrift stores,
$44. Like, for the most part, these are donate. Don't get me started. Anyway, but they do have the reason why I like those two stores is because they do have a good collection, a good selection. So there's not going to be anything ripped, not going to be anything torn. There'll be some stuff with new tags, with tags attached. It's relatively clean. Um, so that's why I like those two stores. And they do have a very current assortment. So that's why those two are my favorite. They also have really great vintage housewares. If you love housewares and electronics and all that stuff, they have all that stuff. So I really call it like my Walmart thrift store. Um, that's what I call it. It's really comparable to like Salvation Army in Chicago, Thrift Giant in Dallas. But it's just those two just have a really great assortment. So I say all that to say, I went in there with no money because I knew if I carried money with me, I was going to spend money. So I only had $20 on me, and I live by the rule of always carrying at least $5 cash with me. So realistically, I only had $15. And I have that rule because I have a daughter. And so God forbid I'm stuck on the side of the road somewhere without gas, at least, or stuck, not on the side of the road, but if I'm stuck anywhere, and I need gas, my cards don't work, at least I have $5 worth of gas that I can put into my car. So I never like to leave myself with less than $5. So once again, I have $15 to spare. So I only bought like 3 things this time, but I am going back with some cash because they only take cash. So let me show you. I got these Stuart Weitzman, and they were $3. And Riley has started walking in my shoes now, so I don't know where the other one is. But these are some wedges, and you know what? They're in good condition. And I've been looking for wedges. I don't want to pay $100, $200. I have been itching to get a certain shoe, and so I'm saving my shoe money. And it has a little bit of a nick, not even nick, like some rubbing right there, like it rubbed against like stairs or something. But once again, if I'm wearing it like this, nobody's seeing it, right? I'm saving up for a certain pair of shoes at Neiman Marcus. I'll do an unboxing when I get them. So everything else right now is going to be thrifted. So these were $3, and it's a good summer shoe, and it's lightly worn, right? It has a little bit of something right here, but it is what it is. So there's that, and then I got 2 pairs of jeans for Poshmark. I got some Current Elliott. And it still has this little thingy attached. So I got those. These were $5.98. Everything that was red, white, and blue tags were half off. So these were $5.95, sorry. And then half off of that. And then I got these Level 99, which for those of you who are Anthropologie lovers, these were $5.95. Oops, sorry. $5.95. Level 99. And has it back here. So yeah, just some little gaucho pants. But yeah, this is a really short haul. I really just wanted to show you guys the store because it was mentioned in my top thrift stores in South Florida. And so, that's the only one I haven't necessarily been to. I'm taking you guys to Goodwill. I'm taking you guys to Goodwill Outlet. I'm going to go Salvation Army at some point before the month is out. Their margin as far as reselling is a little high for me. They didn't have a great plus size section, but I was in there literally for like 10 minutes. I didn't really go, in and out. But I will take you guys there so that you see how the Salvation Army is here versus Chicago. I still say Salvation Army Chicago, 69-cent Saturdays. There's nothing like it. I'm not going to, if I'm looking for that down here, it's not going to happen. But I still want to take you to Salvation Army. And I actually will be going up to Chicago before the month is out. And so I told my husband that we need to do a Saturday because I need to do like 3 Salvation Armies in one Saturday. I need that in my life. I'm taking an extra suitcase. It is what it is. Anyway, short video. That was World Thrift. If you guys have been, please let me know in your comments below. If you've been to the Red, White, and Blue in North Miami or in Hialeah, let me know. How is the selection? Do I need to? I'm definitely making a trip to Hialeah, but I've never been to the one in North Miami. So let me know if that's where I need to go as well. And yeah, that's it. Love you. We never pay retail. Bye. There are counterfeit Jimmy Choo, Louboutin, Manolo Blahniks out there, and a lot of times you can tell that it's not real because the symmetry of the stitching. Lining never lied. You're gonna hear me say that over and over again. The lining never lies. So natural fibers and synthetic fibers, what's the difference? And why does that add to cost?